now. So it's just after rising in the last few minutes, so I'm just trying to get up here. So these are the latest edition. It happened after the Ford collapsed even more, and we tried to fix it while the water was low the last day with some cement. We didn't do anything drastic. We just put a bit of cement in. We don't want them to come down and start going crazy at us. We literally just fixed the hole in the Ford. I don't even know if it's going to hold with the pressure of that water now. But since then, these have been put in, these little posts to narrow the roadway even more, like this right on the bend there, like out from the bend. Like, look at that. It's just ridiculous. It's unnecessary. It's absolutely unnecessary, all these posts. And they put so much effort into narrowing the roadway when we don't even have to go this way. We can go another way. We don't, we can appease the situation, but to me, it just seems like all their effort is going into aggravating the situation. So anyway, yeah, all the way up, they've narrowed the roadway. You see, there's a gateway here. We can't park down there anymore because it floods down there now, even worse than Stoduck Pond. But they've also narrowed it with those big rocks that they moved out at the bend. So to park further up, that's an option of somewhere to park. We're not going to try and claim anything. It'd be just somewhere safe to park and out of the way. There's also a spot up here that it was completely empty, and then a wall was put in and all the stuff dumped in there. Like there was places that, like you see outside the gate. This is a narrow road. There's not a hope of being able to park along this road out of the way. And you see this bit? Not a hope. That is pure sludge and muck in there. The grass is just floating on top. So like it would actually be a grand place to park, like if it was, moved, if we cleaned up all the sludge and everything. But there's not a hope that they'd let us do that. We actually found a letter in this post box when we first arrived here. We still have it up at the house, asking the previous owners, which was actually Orla, who washed away in the river, unfortunately, with her daughter, a letter telling them not to park on the grass. So yeah, I don't know. But anyway, I just couldn't. I don't know. They're happy enough to see us in this situation and make it even worse, more dangerous. To be honest, I couldn't do it myself, but I don't know. I'm conscious of the fact that, that it's very much their land, but it's also very much our right of way and our only access in and out. All this. It is intimidation. It's harassment and intimidation. Whatever way you look at it, it is. You can sing whatever song you like, it's intimidation. And it's not right. It's not right to do this. It's like the life's mission, just to, cause stress and strife. Anyway, yeah, so this is what we're dealing with today. And this, I suppose, is the beginning now of days like this over the winter. Not that we had a great summer, but this is pretty catastrophic now, because you can actually feel the the bridge vibrating as you walk across it, which is quite frightening. So, oh, now, yeah, so there you go. I won't have to tell Owen to put a handrail up here, but they already gave out to us to have, they don't want us to have this little wooden steps up to the bridge. We climbed up onto it for years, but God almighty. Now, so yeah, I have to I can't stand here because it's too scary to stand on the bridge. Now, right, this is after rising even higher. Anyway, as I was saying, we filled in a little hole with cement. Well, it didn't look, you know, to the naked eye, you're like, oh yeah, it's grand, you just fill it in with a bit of cement. But when you're actually driving over it and it dunks down, like one whole side of the car dunks down and water splashes up, it's not comfortable. In very easy terms, it's uncomfortable. Never mind frightening when the water's a bit higher, you know. But so we filled it in that day, even though we went back up and the bank was nearly dry, the ford was nearly dry because the water was so low that day. So we flew up, mixed the cement as quick as we could, flew back down with a wheelbarrow to fill it in the back box of the tractor, and the water had risen about half a foot already. So I don't know how that happened so quickly, but it did. And well, look, we did it anyway. We did our best. Yeah, so I'm also going to bring the game cameras home with me now and put the batteries back into them and zip tie them, because first the one I had in the tree, the SIM card, the SD card, was wiped, so now I have to lock them. Anyway, that's it. So yeah, it's after getting higher again, so I'm going to get off this, go back up and keep the fire going.